Blah. Let's see who pops on and says hello tonight. Let's see if I'm live. Let's see if I'm live. I'm just going to do a quick live tonight. Quick live. See if I'm live. I am live. I'm live there, and let's see. Let's go over to Twitch, since I am illegally dual streaming, and channel. Am I live on Twitch? I am live on Twitch. Look at that. 0 watchers on Twitch. 5 watching on YouTube. 5? Holy crap, you guys are quick. Hey, Soonigan and Jeff Thorson and Shadell 3D. Hello, gentlemen and ladies and people and persons. Hello and welcome. Is this old? This is old. Well, that's from last night. Oh, gross. Okay, so hey, Zen Bender. Hello. So I just thought I'd pop on tonight and work a little bit on the Z calibration, or as I say, the auto config Z. Rex Waldy, hello, sir. Michael Shen, hello. Wow, lots of people coming on. So I discovered quickly by doing a bit of research that in order to enable Z calibration, I have to add I had to go over to GitHub, and I had to go over to this page on GitHub to do right here. Why did it not switch over? I said display. Why is that not working? Why? I got camera 2. There we are. Now display. There we are. Now switch over. There we go. So I had to go over to GitHub. Hey, Scott Linke and Rick, how are you, sir? So, and then I had to go to this Clipper Z calibration, Clipper plugin for self-calibrating Z offset. Then I had to come all the way down here. I was reading all these changes, yada, yada, yada. But bottom line is I had to come all the way down here. And this is what it does, basically. It measures your nozzle distance for the Z end stop offset. Then it goes ahead and measures your probe. Actually, it measures the probe as well. Why isn't it showing that? Because it measures the nozzle, then it measures to your probe body, then it goes to the bed, and it calculates the probe offset distance, and it does its magical calculations, and it, anyways, gives you your Z offset. But I had to go in, and I actually had to take this line in here, open, I just SSH'd into the Pi. Hey, Zixelter. SSH'd into the Pi and copied and pasted this thing in, and this basically tells Clipper that, hey, yeah, I want to use the Z calibration feature, and it worked. So now I go in and I can actually go calibrate Z, and if I hit enter, it's actually going to go back over to the printer, and it's going to wrong camera. There we go, and it's going to do its thing. So it's picked up the probe. Right now, it's measuring the nozzle to the stop, and then it's going to measure the probe body. And then it's going to come and it's going to measure the distance from the bed. And it's going to throw me an error. I can tell you that. It's going to throw me an error. So it's going to do that. And, watch up on the top right-hand side there. It's docking the probe. My offset was 1.583. And we're going to get an error here saying that offset is larger than allowed, 1.583, and the maximum deviation is 1.5. Now, hey, bigger fish. Now, I can actually, I've always been given, I'm supposed to advise somebody when I'm going live so they can pop on if they have an opportunity. I'm just going to say, I'm live. There we go. Let's see if he pops in. Anyways, so what's happening here now is, so if I go back into my config file for my auto Z config, so right there is the maximum deviation that I have set in there of 1.5 millimeters, okay? Now, this number here is the number to play with a little bit to fix that. So right now it's got the switch offset. Now, you're supposed to be able to go into the manufacturer of the switch and find the actual switch offset. And the switch offset, if I'm not mistaken, do this one here and this one here. So the switch offset, if you take your micro switch, I don't have a micro switch, but let's just pretend I have a switch. So you got your little button on your micro switch, and the switch offset is basically how far that button actually gets pushed before it actually triggers the switch. So that's kind of your switch offset. That's why it's such a small number at 0.07 millimeters right now, meaning that basically when it hits 0.07 millimeters, it's clipped. But that's obviously not as accurate as we need it to be, and it's a bigger number. So what I've got to do here in order to get this to work, and I've learned from experience on the other one, is because my offset is a little too high, I need to increase this number. Let's try 0.085. We're going to save and restart. We're going to try this and see what kind of luck we have. So if we go back over to this, so that just restarts now. We're going to go in and we're going to home it again, just because that's what you got to do. So we're homing her again. And I wanted to go live on this, especially on YouTube, because this is going to be a documented video so that I remember how to do this down the road. The step I was forgetting was going in here and getting this line into the Pi, into the Clipper software, into the Clipper folder. I have to get, which basically tells it that, yeah, you're cool, dude. You can go ahead and use the the Doomer thing. So now we've homed. I'm going to run with up arrow, which, as I've learned, calibrate Z again. We're going to run it again. So we're going to go pick up the probe. Man, why is there a fan blowing on me? It's freezing. Oh, it's what fan is blowing on me? It's right in here. It's coming out of the bottom of the, oh man. Yeah, the cooling fans are coming out and it's blowing out here and it's cold on my arm. Okay, so now we're measuring the probe body next. We're going to see. So if we keep an eye on the screen over here, up in the top right, it's doing all the measurements there. Now we're going to come out and we're going to measure the bed. And I don't know the mathematical equation behind it. I don't know the magic behind it, but it will calculate the Z offset. So our offset is still a bit high at 1.55. So I'm going the right direction because my last one was a little bit high by 1.58. So we got to go in, and this is the hit and miss portion of this. And I found that on the last one, you like that, do you, Zen? This guy here, isn't it? It's so much better. I thought to myself when I did it, I thought there's too much blue on the front here, and I thought, I should really go ahead and change. But apparently I have it upside down. Apparently the logo is supposed to be on the bottom. But anyways, maybe I didn't, anyways, whatever. The whole kerfuffle, it's done. Logo's up on the top. It doesn't matter. The logo's the right way around. I just prefer the logo anyways. So we're going to go back in. I'm going to get a little more drastic on this number now. Auto Z config. I'm going to make that 0.85. We're going to go all the way up to 0.95. And we should get a bit of a difference. Now I could always just change the change the tolerance to be that little bit higher, but if I can keep the tolerance within 1.5, that's always good. So do that. We'll home again, and then we'll just try this one more time. Good evening, Mr. Richard Cleveland from the First Layer. What we're doing right now, Mr. Cleveland, is we are auto-calibrating. We are calibrating or configuring the auto Z calibration, which basically means that I can change the build surface, I can change my nozzle, I can change anything, and it will automatically calculate my Z offset. And it works flawlessly on the 2.4. So we have this here now. So we're going to go in here and send it again. So we're going to go Calibrate Z and enter. And you will see that on the printer, it's going to pick up the probe. It's going to go back. First thing it does is it probes the nozzle on the Z switch here, which you can't really see because it's kind of hidden by the build plate. And then now it's going to come up and it's going to measure the probe's body. Knock, knock, open up. It's a logo police. It's not the logo is the correct orientation. Stop it, Zen. Hey, 3D Medic Vince. Now it's going to come out and we're going to measure the bed. So basically it's taking 3 measurements. It's taking the measurement from the nozzle, from the probe body, and then the probe to the bed. And then with that probe offset that we've put in there, it's going to calculate how far the nozzle's got to be away from the bed for Z offset. So, oh man, so we are a little off still. So we are at 1.54 now with a maximum deviation of 1.5. What were we before? 1.558. Now, the one thing I have noticed is that on this one compared to the 2.4, because on the 2.4, this has a Revo nozzle. The nozzle is sitting a little bit lower, so when the probe is docked, there's very little difference between the probe body and the nozzle, whereas this one, it's a bigger gap. So what I may have to do is go in here and let's get Drastic with this number and see what we do. So we go to the Auto Z config. We're going to go to the switch offset, and we're going to actually get really drastic. We're going to go 0.18 on the switch offset, which means that the switch triggers after it is lowered to 0.18 millimeters, which is still very, very little. But we're going to see if that works. If you're using it, yeah, it's 0.5, which is what they suggest I use for the offset, but it doesn't work. It's still out of my range. So I'm going to do this once more. Oh man, I don't want those fans to come on. They're cold. And it's cold on my arm. I need to wear a long sleeve shirt. Okay, so we're homing. You have to home it before you can do the Calibrate Z. Okay, now I'm going to send the Calibrate Z code. Okay, we'll see what happens this time. It should be a lot closer now. Hello, Mika Steve. How are you? So let's see what happens now. We're probing the nozzle. Yeah, there's definitely a larger gap between the nozzle and the probe than there is when I do it on my 2.4. So okay, and now we've probed the nozzle, that we've probed the probe body. Now we're going to probe the bed. And let's see what sort of results we get. Okay, there we are. Our offset now is 1.454. So we're good. We're not going to get an error. So there we go. So we're not going to get an error because our offset here is 1.454 and our tolerance is 1.5 millimeters. So this should be good. Now I am missing one more thing. Oh, and I should have done that first. Dang, I did something out of order. Okay, so because that's going to change things a bit now. What I should have done first. Who can tell me what I should have done first? Class? Let me go back up. I'm in the initial startup. Okay, I need to run first, and this is my bad. I need to run a Z offset calibrate first. No, Z tilt I've got to run now. I got to do a Z tilt before I do the Z offset calibrate, and then I've got to do a Z offset calibrate. Then I've got to run the Calibrate Z. It just kind of hit me. So what we're going to do here, I'll pop this window over here so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So we're, yes. Hang on one sec, guys. Just give me 1 second. Let me deal with this. Okay. Daddy duties are having to take place for a minute here, and we're going to put some batteries in something for Ethan. Where are you going? Don't go away.
I'm not going anywhere.
Come over here. Look at the camera.
And say my thing.
Right here. Look in this camera right here and say your thing. No, this camera. And say it.
Hit that like button and subscribe. Bye.
Oh, he's getting more fancy at doing that now. You didn't read the lesson. Oh, well, hang on. I'm going to show you the lesson in a second. I've got to throw some batteries in something here. You see? And you got to undo screws because they don't want you messing with these batteries. You know, these are high-tech, high-secure products.
Mama.
Let's see. You know you're live and you have 19 people watching you, so we need 3 AAA batteries. 3. So I'm going to go grab, where is it? Let's see, where's my battery case?
Oh, I think it's upstairs.
No, I don't think it's upstairs.
Maybe this
No, right here. No, stop. Hey, I got it. I'm going to take my amazing Costco battery case. Look at this. It's not an ad for Costco, but look at that battery
also
case.
dab on him.
So you always have batteries on hand.
And everybody dab on him.
Everybody dab on me.
Yeah.
And this is going to take 3 AAA batteries. Then we close it off, and there's our batteries. Look at that. Okay, so we put 1 battery, 2 batteries. Whoops. 3 whoops. How come they're popping out? 3 batteries. Quick, put the cover on before they pop out again. And we put this back on. Justin, I don't know. Things are tough right now. So if it's soon, likely not. Okay, so we have batteries. Let's just see if it works. What's it supposed to do?
It's okay. I know it's supposed to.
Oh, it works. It lights up. Look at that.
That's what it's supposed
Watch. Off. On. Woohoo! Okay, there you go. Hang on. Take the instructions with you.
Where's the on side?
There you go. Where's the on switch?
Yeah.
Right there. So you can turn that on. No, not now. When you get upstairs, you can turn that on. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh man, this is cold, this fan. I know, whine a little more. I could put a sweater on. Okay. Now back to our regular scheduled programming. Boop, bleep, 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 bleep. Let's back up. Okay, Richard said I didn't read the lesson. Okay, the lesson is, ta-da. If I switch back here, you'll see that I need to do a Z offset adjustment first before I do the Z calibration. Okay. So we're going to read this. Okay, so initial preparation setup. If you did not run PID tuning, blah, 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 and the printer heat up, let the printer heat up for at least 15 minutes. We have done PID tuning. So we don't have to let the heater heat up if you did not run the PID tuning. So we did run the PID tuning, so we can skip the heat up stage. Although they always say it's good to, you know, run I'll just heat the bed anyways, what the heck, because they always say it's good to have a warm bed and a warmish nozzle to do your Z offset because of expansion and stuff. But it says if I did the PID that I don't have to do that. But you know what? I'm going to heat the bed up anyways because we may try and print something. So we're going to heat the bed up to, let's just heat it up to 80. And the nozzle, I'm just going to heat up to 100 just to get things warming up. Yeah, the fans come on. We're all good. Okay, so initial startup. Here we go. V1 Trident. Okay, on a Trident, run a G28 and then a Z tilt adjust. And then another G28. So let's go here. Let's run a G28, which I believe is just homing. So we're going to home it. I'll be G28 for Christmas. Let's see. I just got a message. Doop. You're on a big delay. When Ethan came up, you were still closing the case with the batteries. Oh, really? I'm on a big delay here. Okay. That is weird. For some reason, I am on a major delay, but you guys don't know there's on a delay. Maria knows there's a delay because she's upstairs, and she said when Ethan came upstairs, I was just closing the battery case. Wow. Okay. So I could be, basically that means that it may be taking me longer to read your messages than it should be. So you won't hear this for another 10 seconds. So it's kind of like time traveling. So if I give you some lottery numbers, you have like a minute maybe to go buy a lottery ticket. So keep that in mind. Anyways, we G28'd. Now it's said to do a Z. It's said to do a Z tilt adjust. Okay. So I'm going to type in here Z underscore tilt underscore adjust. And we're going to go enter, and it's going to go pick up the probe. We can actually watch this do its thing. There we go. Now we're doing our 3-point Z tilt adjust. Hello, Golden Jaguar. We are design, build it, repair it. Hello, hello. We are just doing our, we might actually get to print something tonight. Whew, this is like an impromptu thing. Okay, Z tilt adjust is done. Our tolerance on this, our range is 0.0025. And our tolerance is 0.007. So we have a good Z tilt adjust going here. We are homing. Is this? Oh, that fan. I thought that fan slowed down for a bit. Okay, we did our Z tilt adjust. Now it says to do another G28. So it wants to be homed again. So let's G28 it once more. And then it's going to tell us. So do a Z tilt and another G28. Blah, blah, blah. All others run a G28. Blah, blah. Okay, run Z end stop calibrate or probe calibrate. Well, we're not on switch wire, so we're going to run Z end stop calibrate. There we go. So let's go. Z underscore end stop underscore calibrate. And manual probe. Oh, this is new. Okay, this is something I've not seen this before. Yeah, smash that like button, everybody. Or like that smash button. I've not seen this before. This is different. Ooh, manual probe. Okay, well, let's see what the instructions say. Slowly move the nozzle toward the bed by using test Z-1 until the nozzle is relatively close to the bed. Oh, I wonder if this is a new way to move the nozzle to the bed without having to punch in all that test Z thing. Ooh, I'll bet that is. And because of the delay, I'm going to actually start this without you guys even knowing what I'm doing. We're going to grab our piece of paper. So let's just see. So theoretically, we'll put the paper on there. Theoretically, if I hit the minus button, let's go minus, see what it does. Did that move the bed up or down? Hang on. I think this is moving the bed up. Or is it moving it down? 29.8, 29, 28.8. Yeah, this is moving it up. Oh, I can change it right here. Oh, +1. Oh no, that's moving it down. We want to go -1. Oh, that is so much easier than having to type that in. Oh, they've updated the clipper, not the document. Yeah, this is so much easier. Because I can now, so you'll see all I'm doing is clicking these buttons, and then this is like a micro button right here. And then you'll see that it's, if I click the plus, the -1, our bed is going up 1 millimeter at a time. So let's just, we're going to do this. Oh, this is cool. So we'll go up to 1 until we get really, really close. Okay, we're very close. Maybe one more. Okay, we're extremely close. Now we're going to go 0.05. Okay. Now we want to do our paper test here, basically. Okay, and another, and another. And let's do one more of these. I'm right-handed and I'm using the mouse on my left hand. Man, is it even moving? Yeah, it's probably moving, just very small moves. Come on. I don't seem to be getting any more movement on this, but I'm darn close. There we go. Okay. So that is good offset right there. I mean, that's perfect. There's good drag on the paper. Okay, so I like that. Okay, so now that is so cool. So I basically was using these buttons in here. If I move this, I can't move it, but you see I was using these buttons to do. So now I can click accept. And now I just have to save config and enter. And it's restarted. That is so much easier. Whoa, dude. That is so much easier. Oh, okay, let's home the printer again. And then we can run our Z Calibrate again, or our Calibrate Z again. Oh, thanks, Hedgehog Makes. Hello. Thank you. I'm glad you like the colors. You should see it from above with the light colors. Look at the colors from above. Look at that. Look how bright and vibrant and gorgeous that is. Look at that. Isn't that cool? But we're going to finish it off, AKA finish it off. I don't know why I said AKA, but Richard gave me this idea of white clips for the covers. Finish it off, make it look like a Partridge Family bus. Hello world is a printer that we're making. Okay, sorry. I shouldn't be singing because I'm not a good singer. Now we're going to do the Calibrate Z. And we'll see what happens. So we're going to get this to do that again. I will bet you my tolerance is way off. Oh, Zen, you told me that as well. I've had so many people tell me that, and you think I can remember? I'm just now used to the idea that I hit the up arrow to repeat my last command. But did you see that Z offset calibrate? How easy that was this time? That is so cool. The save config next to the upload and print. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Oh, well, this works out good, actually. The offset turned out to be not bad. So the offset is even closer to tolerance. The offset is 0.130. So I could probably go back, and I should go back and change that that probe offset. So I should go back in here and change the switch offset to 0.5, which is what it should have been. 0.05, I think. 0.5 or 0.05? I think it was 0.5, 0.05. Yeah, because I went to 1.8, so 0.5. And we're just going to try that once more and just see if we're within the tolerance, because that gives an actual reading of that probe offset. And then we haven't tuned anything other than PIDs, so we'll try and print something. Why not, right? And I know I'm surprised you guys didn't say, why are you typing G28 when there's an actual home button to home the printer. 0.5? Oh, okay. Well, I'll change it. Well, then we will go ahead and we'll go back in and change that and restart here. If I'm not mistaken, if I look over on my, let me just have a look over on my 2.4. Yeah, I have it at 0.5 on my 2.4, and it is working like a charm. But we'll change it on here to the 0.5, the proper number. We'll see what our offset ends up being. Okay, and then we'll home it again. I wish I could disable, I guess I could disable those fans temporarily, but actually if I just do that, and then the fans won't blow so much on me. It's chilly down here tonight. I should actually put a sweater on, but I don't know if I have a sweater down here. Okay. Okay, let's do a Calibrate Z again. I used the up arrow as you saw. And let's go ahead and have a look and see what we're going to do here. Now, you guys don't need to see this. You're probably more interested in seeing the display to see what the reading, what the probe readings are over here. Okay. I'm curious to see what this is going to do. It's probably going to be a plus number now instead of a minus number. Okay, here we go. We're click and click one more. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're still within it. We're at 0.22. So our offset is 0.2259 and our tolerance is 1.5. So we are well within our tolerance. Sorry, I'm in a weird mood tonight. It's just me suffer. Okay. Okay, so we got that done. Yellow Andrew Humphrey. Best time to try and print Voron parts in the middle of winter. Yeah. The only other thing I've got to check, and I think I'm okay, is I have to check under machine. I have to check up my starting macro. Printer config. I want to check my starting macro. I kind of stole it from the 2.4, made the switches I had to switch. So here's my G-code macro, Z tilt adjust, okay. And then we have our print start macro, status heating, bed mesh calibrate, calibrate Z. We should be okay. We should be okay to put print start in my starting G-code and do a test print here. We should be okay. So I'm going to save and restart because it's going to shut the fans off for me. Oh, and it's much quieter without those. Those two bottom fans are loud. Oh, I should switch them out for Noctua, whatever fans. These are loud, these two fans. These guys here are loud. I find myself talking loud when they're running, and when they're not running, I find I can talk like this. And I feel so much more relaxed and calm when I can talk like this. Okay, let me open Prusa Slicer. Let me find something, and let me see if I have a go to the configuration wizard. Yeah, okay, you can install the latest stuff. Sure. And I'm just going to see if there is a Trident Voron. Voron Trident, where we have 2, 3, Voron V2, V1. Where's the Trident? What am I missing? They don't have a oh, do they? Well, they don't have a Trident. What? We don't have a Trident profile? Seriously? I guess I could just use the 2.4 and just change the bed size. Yeah, I could reduce the speed of them, yeah. V1 is the Trident? Oh, these guys? Okay, 250 millimeter V1 0.4 nozzle. Well, why don't they call it a Trident? It is an afterburner. Or no, it's a stealth burner that's on. It doesn't matter. It's really just... okay, we'll add that in. Let's go ahead and find where I put that. V01, Voron V01, no. Where did it put it? V2, V1. We'll just do some PLA, and we will just do 0.4 nozzle. We'll do 0.2 millimeters. Okay, let me find a cube just to slice for fun. I must have a Voron cube I can put in, but I got to load filament yet too. So, go figure. But I'm pretty sure that in my Voron Trident folder, there are STLs, and there's an STL called, where's the one called test prints? Logos, firmware, drawings, CAD, GitHub, blah, 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 blah. There was one, okay, no, okay, maybe, just calm down, Tim. Maybe it's in my Voron folder. I can't see chat right now, so if anybody's saying anything, you have to wait. Manual firmware drawings, STLs, test prints. I found it. Filament card, Voron design cube. I just want to do a cube because cubes are quick. Copy to desktop. Replace the. Oh, it must have been on my desktop already because it said replace the file in the destination. So okay, so if I now go ahead and go drop this here. There's our design cube. Oh, I can get rid of that. There's our Voron cube. Let me bring chat up again and see what everybody's saying behind my back. It's called a swatch truck on printables. 1.8 was before 1.9 Trident. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, so there's our cube. I think we just do a standard four perimeters, 15% gyroid infill. I don't know if is there any real specifications for the Voron cube that we should be following? Layers and perimeters. We have 3 perimeters. I can do 4 perimeters. That's fine. 5 and 5 should be good. It's like a typical Voron part, right? Although they want 40%, I can get away with. I'm going to do 20% infill gyroid. We'll do 3 skirts. I'm going to do it 30 millimeters from the object because that'll give me a nice big skirt. And we know we like a nice big skirt. We'll leave our speed at the defaults for now. Filament, we're going to use 215. Go to 60 on the, actually go to 65 on the bed. It is chilly down here. And let's slice it. And how long is it going to take? 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. 1 hour and 12 minutes. Well, we'll speed it up. We'll speed it up a bit here. But first thing I got to do is go over to my printer settings tab, and I've got to select now. I think it's Octoprint I had to use, and I have to type in my IP 110.0.0.178 and test. And it is working, and we don't need a password for this. We're going to type the name here. We're going to call this Voron Trident 250 on 4 walls is a bit much. Yeah, okay. For a test cube, yeah, but I like a nice strong test cube. Okay, we'll go to 3 walls for a test cube. Okay, fair enough, and we'll go to 15% because it's a small cube. Let's see how much lower that makes. It's going to bring us under an hour. No, 1 hour and 5 minutes. Okay, anything I want, make sure it works. Okay, let's see if the G code goes over and upload. And it looks like it worked. It looks like it went up. And let's just have a look. There it is right there. Okay. Let's not print yet. First thing we got to do is let's heat up let's get the bed heating up. Let's get it heating up to 65. And then let's get the nozzle heating up to 20 because I need to throw some filament in. I don't have a filament holder on this yet, so I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna wing it. So now I got to choose what filament I want to run through it. First time. Hello, Ricky B. Print a golf ball. A goofball golf ball. Not for its real intended purpose. Yeah. Okay, let me find some filament. Well, theoretically, you know what? I told these guys that I would print their filament as a first print on the Trident. So it's a brand new roll of filament from a company called Grat Kit. It's PLA filament gray. We're going to try it. Brand new roll. They sent it to me. I can edit this portion out. Yes. Comes with a nice soft plastic sealable bag with a Ziploc. Oh, I like that Ziploc thing on top. I don't like the ones where you got to kind of pinch them and squeeze them. That's nice right there. Look at that. Boop. Okay, so we have a resealable bag. And it's sealed extremely well. I like when you do this. Hopefully the mic will pick this up. I love the Okay, ready? I don't know if it'll pick it up over the sound of the heaters. Ready? Not yet. Hang on. We're going to get it. Well, it was more of a... So anyways. Okay, so we open this up. Not only is it sealed in the bag, we got our typical little salt shaker in it, but we have it's also plastic sealed on top of the spool. So attention, attention, please. Don't let end of filament loose. Otherwise, it ends up flying back due to tension, jumps over the roll, and then gets tangled somewhere during printing process. First time I've seen a warning sticker like that on a roll of filament. That's pretty cool for people that read them. Okay, so we're not going to let the filament jump back. Now it's a matter of finding the end of this saran wrap roll. There it is right there. I think I found it. Come on. There we go. Okay. It's nicely spooled. I like when you see filament that is very neatly spooled. This is turned into a filament review. No. Let me go find. I'm going to steal, and it's a cardboard, nice solid cardboard core spool. Let me go find something to cheat so I can roll the filament off of this. I put them over here somewhere. There they are. One. Did the other one fall? We'll just borrow the Prusa Mini spool holder, and we'll put it in behind the printer. This. What are you doing? Oh, you've got face follow on again. Sorry, this camera is just being misbehaved right now. You should not be there, and you definitely shouldn't be zoomed in that far. Okay, hang on. There we go. Okay. Is that hot end fan on? It is. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to run this up. I don't even have a Bowden tube. It's going to be messy. Y'all are going to go, what is he doing? Why doesn't he put a Bowden tube on it? Because I just don't want to. For a quick test print. Okay. We'll just run it up and over. Straighten it out a bit. And down and lock. Okay, and let's feed the filament. Let's feed. I'll give you a view so you can see the gray filament coming out right there. Let's feed 50 millimeters. We're going to boost that to 5 millimeters a second. And extrude. There it goes. There's the leftover of the white coming out. It's coming out beautifully, and I'm going to feed 50 more. There we go. We got filament feeding. Okay. We should be good. That actually smells like oatmeal. That hot filament. Anyway, it's probably not good for me. It smells like oatmeal. Okay. Okie doke. So now let's go ahead and send the file. And then I'm going to actually familiarize myself on the fly. So we'll go print. I'm going to familiarize myself on the fly on this screen on the front, how I can adjust my Z offset in case I need to. Unable to open file. Unable to open file. Why is that? Let's go to my G-code files and print. Unable to open file. Okay, so we're having an issue already. So let's see. So here's the message we're getting. If you look in the bottom right of the screen, when I go print, it says unable to open file. So let's get rid of this one. And it could be, I don't know what I did wrong. Oh, I don't have any G-code startup, I'll bet. Silly me. See what I get for hurrying along? Printer settings, custom G-code. Okay, I'm going to copy, not here. Where am I going? Let me open another instance. Give me a second here. I'm rushing along too much here. I'm thinking, gee, I'm making good progress, but I'm really not. Open another Prusa Slicer window here. And I'm just excited to get this thing printing. I'm going to switch that. That's the 2.4. I want to see the G code I have set for this one. Print end before layer. That's not the, hang on a second here. Yeah, that should be the proper, let's see. This should be referring to my start G-code macro. I wonder if that's the issue. I just want to make sure I got it named correctly. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I'm obviously missing something here. So it should be print start. Okay. Oh, that's the other one. Duh. So those are basically the same, but there should be a print start in here. I think all I need to put in here is my print start. Oh, it is right there. My print start is in there. Okay. Check my G code directory. Good congress is opposite of progress. Yes. Check my G code directory in my Mainsail config. Ah, okay. Oh, did I oh, that's a good point. See my Mainsail config. G-code macro cancel print. I don't have anything in my Mainsail config for start. I wonder, let me just check my Mainsail config over on this one and see if I did any custom. No, it's exactly the same. Let me think for a second here. Because these Mainsail configs are the same. File extension, possibly, but it shouldn't be. Because all the files on this one, I go to my, these are all .g code, so that should work. But one thing I want to double check. Include, do I not have to have in here somewhere include Mainsail config? Well, I don't see it on here. Unless I put it at the bottom. I thought I had to include my Mainsail config in my printer config. Although I could just be way out to lunch. Yeah, I don't see it. Then we're down here. Then we're into the macros. Displays. Ah, okay. That was for a virtual SD card. Yes, include it. It changed with the latest update. Oh. Okay. It changed with the latest update. So I need to include my Mainsail config in my, because my Mainsail config does have a lot to do, but it doesn't have anything to do with start print. Okay, well, this is read only anyways. So what we're saying is that I need to include, oops, wrong line. Oh, it is in there. Duh. Right there. It's already there. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that. It's in there. So something's happening. The G code path changed. Okay, so you're saying in my Mainsail config, the G code path changed. Let's see, Mainsail config in the update. Would that be in the Mainsail config, or would that be the path right there? Data. So there's the path. Where would the? Okay, do we know what the path changed to? there's my G-code path. Printer data / G-codes. Now, is that the same on this one? I'm wondering if it's changed since I've done my 2.4. Let's see the Mainsail config here. The path here is G-code _ files. I wonder if that needs to be changed. Possibly. That should be right. This one's a little different. G-code _ files, and then this one here is now printer _ data / G-code. But this should be the newest one. Okay, well, you know what? Let me just send it over. I wonder, it could have been an error coming over from the slicer. That's the wrong slicer. Open the right window. I don't see why it would have errored coming from the slicer, because the slicer is working fine. Virtual SD path, printer data, G-code scan, error code, cancel print. Okay. Printer data, G-code. Oh, so it's changed. So I've got the right path. So what we're saying is that I have the correct path here. We have a tilde printer data G-codes. Tilde printer data G-codes. Okay. Okay. Now, Tom has added G-codes on _error G-code cancel print. Oh, on error. Oh, I see. Okay. On error G-code cancel print. So that should be right. Okay, let me just send the file again. Let me just call it cube. Not that the name is going to make a difference. Upload it. Uploads just fine. If we go to print, so there's the file. And we get an unable to open file. Same error. That is, something's going on. So I'm going to assume it's nothing to do with the sliced file. The error is to remove the cancel print under G-code path. Oh. So you're saying, Golden Jaguar, you're telling me, although it's read only, so I can't do anything to this. But on error, we want to cancel the print. I can't, let's see. I can edit this, but I don't want to. It says read only. Oops. It won't let me save anything on there anyways. Try upload and print at the top. Okay. Let me delete this one. Oh, upload and print. So you're saying come in here. Not here. Where are we looking for upload and print? Oh, right here, upload and print. Okay. So let me put the file. Let me slice it and save it on the desktop. So let me go ahead and export the G-code to my desktop and save. Okay. Then we'll go up here. We'll go upload and print, and it's on the desktop, and it's the Voron right here, and open. Upload successful. Unable to open file. So it's not opening the file for some reason. I wonder if it could be a permissions issue for the directory. I wonder. Let's see. Number one, let's see if I have any updates. I do have some updates. Let's go ahead. Let's update some things here first, shall we? It's a permission issue. I'm going to do some updates while we're just sort of sitting around here. I'm going to do the updates. Oh, that's much better. Quiet down, fans. Okay. Oh, sure. Oh, okay. Let me get these updates done. Hopefully the updates don't crash me, but hey, if they do, well, we'll figure it all out together. That update finished, and then I think I got one more update to Moonraker. Wasn't that a James Bond movie? And we should close, and let's go ahead and what errors are we getting? MCU config isn't set down once the underlying issue is corrected. Let's restart. And of course, we get errors. Every time you do updates, errors happen because something happens. Firmware restart. There we go. Okay. So we've got the updates all done. Now, what actually just check the bell at the top right. May have, so we go to the bell. No notifications available. Well, let's see if the update did anything. I'm going to do it from the G. And we still get the same error. Unable to open file. Okay, so we think it could be. Okay, let me do what Zen is suggesting here to fix some permissions. We will SSH supersonic handshake. That's what that stands for. I hope you know that. Okay, we'll SSH into the Pi. Oh, this is an old command prompt. We don't need that one right now. Where's my other command prompt window here? Man, I hate when I lose my mouse. There we are. Okay, there's our command prompt window. Okay, we're in the Pi already, I think. Yeah, we're into the Pi already. So we're SSHing into it and saying tilde. Let's go tilde. Nope. Let's just get back into it. No. Okay, tilde. Why is there a delay on my keyboard now? Printer. Why are you in all caps? Underscore data / G codes. No such file or directory. Oh, chown. Pi. Tilde. If I read the whole message, it might help. Printer. Underscore data / G codes. Not access printer data G codes. No such file or directory. Okay. Let's see. Oops. It's all foreign to me. I'm telling you, typo. CH mode. Oh. I think you meant CH mod at the first one up there too. Or did you? CH mod pi tilde. No. Okay. I'm so confused. Let's see. Edit the king via WinSCP. Typo. Forgot the A. Forgot a slash. Okay, we'll do one thing at a time here. Did I forget a slash? Oh, I did too. Okay. Trying to read every comment and all this, and that's okay. So we did CH Chown. It sounds like clown spelt wrong. Tilde slash printer data slash G codes. Okay, and then CHMOD 777 tilde slash, oops, that's not a tilde slash printer data slash G codes. Okay. First one is old way. Oh, okay. Well, we ran the second one. Is that supposed to do something? Okay, printer data G codes. Forgot a slash again. CHOWN. Oh, okay. CHOWN. Change ownership. Oh, okay. Just CHOWN. So I've done that. Now, is that all I need to do here? Should work now. Okay. So let's minimize this. Let's go to the dashboard. Should I restart anything or should I just try and print? Print start. Unable to open file. Or do I need to maybe restart? Let's go ahead and restart. Reboot. Let's reboot. Okay. We'll reboot her. See if we can get this working. Gives you permission to edit file. I don't know much about all this stuff. See, without this stuff, I don't know this clown and all these codes. And man, I don't claim to memorize these things. Without you guys out there helping, I'd be in a world of hurt here. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we're rebooted yet. We are started up again. Let's go back here now that we've rebooted and let's see if it's going to let me. Unable to open file. Unable to open file. No need to reboot. We rebooted anyways. It's not working. It is not working. 1 hour in. Okay. You know what? I can Google it. Let me Google it. Unable to open file. It's actually on GitHub. It's a Clipper issue. It's Clipper issue number 5082. A virtual SD card and printer config. Let's see. Mainsail config. We have virtual SD card here, right here in Mainsail config with the proper path, apparently the updated path. And then in the printer config, was there a virtual SD card? There was a virtual SD card. Oh, maybe this path. Could this be the issue right here? Could this be the issue right here? Because there's conflicting virtual SD cards. So if I comment this out, it's going to refer to the Mainsail virtual SD card. Is that correct? Let's try it because chat is there's a bit of a lag here. No, there's an error now. Path is not valid in section printer. Boom, boom, boom. Printer. Oh, because I've got to comment the whole thing out by going like that. Change that one the same to be the new way. Okay, so let's comment that back in the new way, which I don't remember, but I'm going to scroll up and find where you typed it. Give me a second. There we go. Okay, so we're going to change this to be ~printer _ data /G codes, like this. Now we'll save and close and restart. Now we're getting an error again here. Option path is not valid in section printer. Okay, I'm going to get down to the new comments. Now you have the bell notification. Ah, Moonraker warning. G-code path received from Clipper does not match expected location. Received home Pi G-code files expected home Pi printer data G-codes. So it wants this. Modify the virtual SD card section Clipper's configuration to correct this error. Okay. Should only need virtual SD card in Mainsail config. Okay, so we're going to try that. That was my first instinct, was to go ahead in here. We're going to try this because this is the way I learn, is by trial and error. Here, I'll put my picture down there so you know I'm serious. We're going to do this. We're going to do my first. Oh, you know what, too? And I didn't uncomment this. See if that gets rid of the error. That got rid of the error. I forgot to uncomment that thing. Let's see now. That did it. It works. It's working. It's working. It was to do with the path of the virtual card. Who knew? You guys knew. But guess what? Now I know. It's starting up. Bed's got to heat up again first. Didn't cool down too far. It's only cooled down to 55. I need to clean my nozzle off because there we go. Ignition. Oof. And I appreciate all the comments and everything. I get a little confused because I think everybody has different ideas, and not that any of those ideas are wrong. They're just different, and they're a different way to run around and do things. But we figured it out. As a combined effort in the group, we figured it out. The great and powerful DeWitt. It's not me, trust me. Sometimes I do things out of instinct. I think, okay, let's try this. And in that case, it might have worked, it might not, but there we go. The hand gestures are what's turning on this face follow stupid thing. Okay. We want to go back to like that so we can see the printer. Did not try to print yet, just getting them up and running in the new network. Cool. You're getting an F in this class for sure. Are you, Richard? Oh, trust me, man. This is my 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th time configuring Clipper, and I'm still learning crap. Wait till I get the LED, the NeoPixel config file going. Ah, fresh installs, old configs. And I guess they're changing things so much. Like, just look at that Z offset calibration, that little window that popped up with a new way to nudge your bed up and down. And then it's not even updated in the manual yet or in the initial startup guide yet. I mean, they're changing things so fast. Unknown command, status homing. Oh, okay, the unknown commands. It's going to come up with a bunch of unknown commands because I do have in my G-code startup, I've got a lot of commands for the LEDs. So it's going to fire me off a bunch of unknown commands because I have not got a NeoPixel config file set up yet. So it's doing the Z, it's doing the gantry leveling. So we'll see if this does everything correctly. And as soon as you get it down, they change it. There you go, exactly. Stop talking with my hands. There we go. I'm freezing. I got to get a sweater. Okay, now we're going to home the Z again. Now we should do the Calibrate Z now. So pick up the probe. No, you're going to home again. I think I've got too many homes in my G-code start. I've got to look at my G-code start. What I need to know is on here, fine tuning. Okay, there's where I do my Z up and Z down. Okay, in case I have to adjust my Z offset. Okay, now we're doing the Calibrate Z. Just 5 minutes ago, you got your Trident to finally show up on your network. Oh, wow. I have trouble getting my 01 showing up on my network sometimes. Okay. We will see how well this does the Z offset. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't clean the bed. Oh, well. I can cheat. Nothing worse than cleaning a hot bed with alcohol because it really stinks, but I just need to clean a little spot in the middle. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Go back quick. Yeah, right where the cube's going to go. Homing Z again. Probe already docked. Okay. Yeah, I gotta clean up that G code for sure. Or the oh, it didn't do a mesh. Okay, we'll just let it heat up and print here. It didn't do a mesh. So I've got to check my macro and get the mesh figured out. But let's just see how it prints here. Oh, you know why I didn't do the mesh? I didn't completely configure the mesh because it doesn't know how many points to probe, etc. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, I gotta stop talking with my hands. Okay. I need to put a block behind there so the fan doesn't blow out the front of this thing. Okay, we are pushing filament. Okay, I'm going to get up and check that first layer, make sure. It looks good. I'll get a camera on here for you guys. Whoops. Oh, that's really close. How close do you want to get? And it feels like a very good. We're a little low on this side. Okay, so I'm going to raise it up a bit. And the reason we're low on this side is we didn't do a bed mesh. So I got to do the mesh. That's okay. We're doing a first print. We're good. We're good. We're pushing plastic. We're actually successfully printing something. Keep in mind, this is uncalibrated and untuned. Award-winning traffic cop. He did the mesh. He did the monster mesh. No, you don't need a mesh for the little cube, but it would have made a little difference on that side there, where I can see the skirt is a little bit too close to the bed over here compared to over here. And a mesh might have fixed that. But the first layer looks like it went down just fine. But hey, we're pushing plastic, we're printing something. I did a live adjust Z. Yep. We have this screen. I like this little screen down here. Because at least I can touch it on here easier than going over to the computer screen, having to click a mouse to live adjust. So this touch screen is really handy for that. I can increase extrusion, reduce extrusion on this. Let's see, what else can I adjust live here? I can adjust the speed. Speed, extrusion, and Z offset. What temperature am I printing at here? At 215. And 65 for the bed. We need some background music here. Oh, it's too late for that. It looks terrible on that one corner, but it's the lighting, because it's not at all terrible. Here, let me move the camera. And there we go. Now I don't have, I can't turn on the LED on the hot end because I have not configured my LEDs yet. I can turn the case light up. Oh, there, that's a little brighter. That made a bit of a difference. Printing and only 8 likes. Are you kidding? There's 20 people watching. There's only 8 likes, and I got this thing printing. 14 likes now. Man. This is hard work. This is not easy. This is a big learning thing. Come on, give me some likes, please. Please. Okay, don't make me come out there and get you. I will. I have a special set of skills that I've acquired over a long career. I will find you. Okay, sorry, I had to do that. Yeah, and you know what? I have my music on my laptop, and I just have not hooked it up because I don't have room for my laptop on the desk anymore. I'm just saying. Now, one thing I need to know, Richard, that you're going to have to show me how to do since you're still on here is, okay, we got my picture-in-picture on the bottom left right here. Hello. But I can only use camera 1 for the picture-in-picture, and I don't know how to change that camera, so I can use a different camera for that picture-in-picture. Crapstar, this you're seeing it, the Trident, first print. First print. But I need to figure out how to change this camera down here. Hello. 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 Anybody there? I'm trying to find, I don't see anybody. Trying to figure out how to change that camera to a different camera, because it seems to be that only works for camera 1. No, Crafter, not tap on this one yet, because I wanted to build this one to spec. which reminds me I need to run my little banner because this is sponsored by LDO and Sparta 3D, and I wanted to build this one to spec just because this kit was supplied to me. But I will eventually. I've got the tap that Zixelter sent to me, and I'm going to be putting it on the 2.4 eventually, but apparently I got to print some updated parts. You'll show me how to do it? Good. It's somehow switching the camera. I think it's just a matter of pushing certain buttons, isn't it? But yeah. What if I push this button? What does it do? Let's just see. Ooh, that changes. Oh, what did that just do? Did that make me full screen on the, no? Oh, multi-view. Oh, I see. Oh, I just learned that I can look at my little monitor here and change from multi-view to single camera views. Oh, very cool. I thought I was stuck on multi-view. Oh, man. I'm going to learn all sorts of things here as I stand here. You're building your Voron 2.4 and starting with tap. Oh, excellent. Oh, no finger crossing needed. You'll be able to do it. Hey, look, if I can build these things and get these things running with a lot of help from the community, anybody can, because I'm probably just, I don't know. Okay, let me play with this thing while we're doing this. So if I do dip, what's dip do? Dip didn't do anything. Although if I switch, ooh, oh, look at that dip. Okay, I get it. Okay, mix. This way, but this way we can't have that on. Okay, fair enough. All at the same time. Push all of the buttons. You showed me when you installed it. You did not. You did not. You didn't. You might have. You probably did. It's a way to switch the cameras. Still. Oh, I see. Oh, there's my still images. Look at that. And if I do that, I can switch to that image there. Oh, very cool. That's how I get my still images, black. Oh, that's pretty cool. We have a cube going. And this is being printed with the Grat kit PLA gray. It's new filament I'm trying. You can see it looks good so far. The print looks really nice so far, actually. Stay with me. We'll print the whole cube. What the heck? Oh, man. It is so nice to have this thing going. Holy cow. So I got to show you this. Those big fans underneath, they do their job. Look at the MCU temperature and look at the pi temperature. 24.3 and 24.8. They're basically running cold. So those underneath fans are doing their job. Wow. Because when it's just, well, for instance, my 2.4, which is just sitting idle. There we go. Why would the Pi be running so hot with an idle sitting printer? Because if you look at my 2.4, my MCU is at 30 and my Pi is at 46, 47 degrees. And then on this one, as I say, with these big monster fans going, they're at 24 and 24. That's interesting. Very interesting. You're seeing this a lot today. Seems to go away after a reboot. Oh, okay. And I haven't had that at all today, Zen. So something to do with the reboot, and then updating the files probably didn't help. Gray shows best. Yeah, the gray looks good. We've got a few little quality issues I'm seeing. You can kind of see on camera there. But keep in mind, this is untuned. We've not tuned pressure advance. We've not tuned... The only thing we've tuned is the PID tuning and the E-steps. A refresher course. I don't have a heatsink on my other Pi, no. I forgot to put it on. Shame on me. Shame. I'm so shamed. I'm going to put myself in the corner. There we are. I'm going to go stand in the corner. I'll go stand in the other corner. But I could always just turn that other printer off when I'm not using it, because really I should. There. Now it'll cool off because I turned it off. Okay, so let's see if I want to switch that. I'm not gonna. I mean, I need to do my instructor proud. I need to figure out how to do this on my own before he has to show me. So, picture in picture, off, reset, APV. So if I go like this, I go on, and then do this. No, I go on, AFV, autofocus value, reset. No, on, switch. No, off. Oh, those are mics. Those are the mics. No, those aren't the mics. So if I go on to this, if I go boom, no, that doesn't do anything. Huh. You need another ATEM Mini because you need more inputs. You need the ATEM Max. Record on air, record on. No, can't do that. Oh, that's the key. Okay, if I hit record, it's not going to record because I don't have any external plugged in. On air. Ooh, off. That might have just confused things. Did I just hit the camera? My bad. My bad. And let's focus you. There we go. Yeah, can I lower the fan speed like when it's printing? Let's see. Extruder, speed factor, case light, fan. I think that's the part cooling fan, that one. Controller fan. Controller fan. 100%. It's not letting me. It doesn't. There's no adjustment for the controller fan. Or is there? No, there's not. Exhaust fan, hot end fan, headlight. Headlight? What? Holy crap, they have a different thing for controlling your head LED now when I get that. Oh, that's cool. But I can't seem to control the fan. Printer config. Yeah, but oh, my chair keeps hitting the camera. I can set it in my printer config without rebooting. Let me look. Printer config. Let's look under my fan section. And that's going to be my controller fan. Where is the speed? Click start time 0.5. Huh. Oh, it's commented out. Let's comment that. Fan speed 1. Let's go fan speed 0.5. And let's save and close. Didn't lower it yet. It probably won't take effect until I reboot. They need a little bit of a they need one of those dial-y things. They need one of those little dial they need one of those little dial down things, like on the screen that I can just pull it down while it's printing live. And it doesn't have it. All it has is, you can see there, all it shows is that the controller fan is at 100%, exhaust fan, blah, blah, blah. And look at this headlight one. You can click on this and you can adjust the color of your neopixels. That's pretty cool. But yeah, all I can control here is my case light and the park cooling fan. But you'd think it would let me control these speeds too. But no. Whoop. Whoop. Ooh, look at that. Freaky, eh? Halfway. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, it won't take effect till I restart. I know. Because it's cold. That fan is blowing cold air on my arm. I'm such a whiner. You know, the camera makes that look worse than it is on that one side. It's not bad looking for a first print. We've lost some viewers. We're down to 17 viewers. Are you crazy? Where's everybody going? Is everybody that bored that they don't like? Oh, maybe it's because I took my picture off the screen. Is everybody that bored that they don't want to stay around and see this thing print? This is a Dragonfly high flow hot end. You're still here, Andrew. I appreciate that. For what it's worth a lot. I guess I could go faster with this hot end, right? Being a Dragonfly high flow. Look at that weird reflection in the fan right there. Oh, it's seeing right through the fan. That's what's happening. It is a Dragon high flow. Yep. So I should be able to crank it up. But at the same time, we have not done a flow calibration at all. You're here listening. Awesome, Zixelter. You're listening, and I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special announcement to make. Ladies, and gentlemen. If we hit 100 viewers, if I get 100 people watching me tonight, I will give away something. Get out there, recruit people. What's the next project in line? Bear Cool. Hello. Man, I'm usually a last minute get it done type guy, but we're going to be doing a video on the Bamboo P1P. We got to do some more test printing on it. We've got to put the touch, the Voron touch, Voron tap on the 2.4. We have to upgrade our Rat Rig VCore 3 to the Rat Rig VCore 3.1. And we've got to print some parts and all that for that. So I haven't decided. I do want to finish this one. I want to finish the enclosure on this printer, and we're going to be tuning this printer. So we'll be spending a couple streams tuning this thing and getting everything tuned. But otherwise, the next major thing coming up, I'm not 100% sure. I need to write myself down a schedule. Oh, awesome, Ricky B. Appreciate that. I'm going to be doing some side-by-side printer comparisons coming up. For example, Voron Trident side-by-side with the Bamboo P1P. Very similar bed sizes. This is a 250. What is the Bamboo? A 253 to 256. So we have a 256. So we have both the same bed sizes. So I want to do a side-by-side comparison on those with by printing the same model, yada, yada, yada. I want to do a Bamboo versus Prusa at Mark III comparison. I want to do some printer comparisons like that. We got some of those things coming up. Lots of fun stuff is going to happen. I have enough content kind of in my head, and I know, Richard, I got to get a notebook and write it down. But I have enough content in my head to fill 6 months worth of Sundays and weekdays right now. So printing your Voron tap at the moment for your 242. Awesome, Golden Jaguar. Yeah, beer on tap. Do you, Andrew? Wow. I'm not a beer drinker, to be honest. I like my Baileys. I like Black Zambuca. Really good. Yeah, I'll be doing the tap on my 2.4 as well. I'm just waiting for I've got to print the parts for it. Oh, another project I have to do is I will be doing the why do I never remember the name of this? But we're doing the Vector Finesse AMAIM headphones. We got to print the parts for this, but we got the Vector Finesse AMAIM headphone kit. So we're going to be doing some headphones. Yep. We'll be doing that. We got this kit here. I've got some boards. I have some Big Tree Tech boards that I have to throw in a printer. I may actually, when I do the tap on the 2.4, I may throw in the Big Tree Tech boards that they've sent me to test out. Although it may be too little too late for those. I think they've got even newer boards out, but it doesn't matter. Holy crap, Richard, really? Yeah, I will. I will get that. I will make it a point to get that board. Is there anything in there even? Yeah. The only downside is you have a 350 that needs 1 hour to stabilize after that tap works to 0.002. Holy crap. Yeah, apparently it just makes everything all that more precise. It brings all the tolerances into, as you say, 002. Now, I don't know why you can't get it to 0002, but hey, we're not all perfect. Yeah. Hot Shots. Long time ago. Is that not the one with Bill Murray? Hot Shots. It sounds so familiar. Is that back in the Bill Murray, John Candy, and all those guys' days? Hot Shots. Or was that with Charlie Sheen? Or Emilio Estevez? Okay, sounds good, Richard. For sure. I remember another one called Hot Shots Part 2. Okay, Charlie Sheen. Yes, yes. That was a good movie. They were all good movies back then. They don't make movies like they used to. Oh, dum, dum, dum. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just going to run upstairs really quick, grab a drink. Not that kind of a drink, or maybe I will. Anyways, I'm going to grab a drink and I'm going to come right back. Watch the printer. Watch the printer. Not that it does tricks or anything. There we go. I'll be right back after a brief moment from our sponsor. A message. We're still printing? We are still printing. That's not a bad looking filament. Man, that's got a sparkle to it. I didn't expect this filament. Looks like it's got a bit of a sparkle to it. Oh. Are you gone the first layer, Richard? You went and didn't say goodbye to me? Bye. I don't know when you posted that. I got myself some water. Drink of water. And a snack. Doo, doo, doo. Great for diabetes. Look at that. Good night to everybody. We're just going to let this print finish. Then we're going to quit because I am too cold. Oh, you got it. Good. That's awesome. You got your clipper screen working. Wouldn't start, and because it wouldn't start, it wouldn't, of course, create a log file because it tries to bring up X11, the GUI, which would error out. I had a heck of a time getting my screen to go upside down, if you recall. Okay. Well, we've got one lone viewer on Twitch. Are you lonesome tonight? Can I chat with you tonight? Yeah, from the other side, on that Y side, that gray has a little bit of glitter to it. Can't wait to see what this looks like. I think I should speed this up a little. Okay, we cranked the speed a little. It's about halfway up the cube. We'll see if we notice a difference in quality. William Chatner? Yeah, there was a file to edit to flip the screen. It ended up being, yeah. Okay, Golden Jaguar, thank you so much. I appreciate you being on here tonight. And you're streaming Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, man, thank you. Appreciate that. Anybody not subscribed to the Golden Jaguar, get over there and subscribe. He does some great videos and great live streams. Hey, non-fam. So, this is going good so far. Definitely need some tuning. We still got to do input shaping, yada, yada, yada. Maybe I shouldn't have done gyroid. I think rectilinear is a bit quicker. But hey, we're at 60%. I increased the speed by 50%. Although it's not going to be that huge a speed increase for a model this size. I really ought to quit kicking the camera. See if I can get that side view again. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, he does some great stuff. Actually, it was him who I watched. I watched him a fair bit when I was doing my first Klicky probe. No, not the Klicky probe. It might have been the Klicky probe and the Calibrate Z. He has some good. He's done some good research on the calibrating Z. Yeah, the Y looks not bad. The X is but again, once we get some input shaping put on this, and because it's shaking, it's still on my, it's still on the Lazy Susan, so it's got a lot of vibration going through it. Can't see the sparkle, but it's pretty nice looking filament actually. Golf ball would have been quicker. Well, I have printed. Hang on, do I still have it? No, I guess not. I don't know where I put it. I had a golf ball that I had a golf ball, two golf balls that I printed on my Atom Stack Cambrian printer with the rubber. With the rubber, it's like that rubber printer, right? Printing with 285 filament, and I had two golf balls printed, and they're actually really good. I don't know where I put them. Dog probably got them. Oh, okay, some guy in Europe. The translations on YouTube kind of suck, yeah. But now that I got the Z Calibrate config file, it's just a matter of tweaking that file and remembering that you have to add that line in the clipper in the pie. You can kind of see a little mark there where I sped it up, but we'll get it done. We'll get her done. Yeah, the ball that the golf ball that printed on the Cambrian had a ton of obviously support underneath. But the nice thing about that printer, it was a test file, but it came off very, very easy. Yeah, it's the filament for that thing is wild. I gotta break out that printer one of these days and do some more playing around with it. I haven't used it enough in the last year, but the filament for that thing, it's called TPR. It's a TPR 65A, and it's 2.85 millimeter. It has swappable heads, so it comes with a 2.85 millimeter head, and it comes with a 1.75 millimeter head. And this is the filament. I mean, there's the filament relaxed, and then there's this little portion here, and it's extremely rubbery. Boing, 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 boing. So it's pretty, it's pretty cool filament. Anyways, doop. I gotta play with that printer a little bit more. I have not used it nearly enough. I've not actually done a practical print on it yet. So, and I've got 6 kilograms of filament to go to try with it. So that's another thing I'm going to work on more this year is that other printer. It's a good little printer. So yeah. Pi or P? Raspberry Pi. Find me a rubbery. Find me a rubbery. I loved Monty Python. They don't make shows like that anymore, unfortunately. I feel the need to fill the silence with something. Although I don't mind the sounds of silence. The sounds of silence. 65 Shore. I think that's what it said. Let's see. It said 65A. Yeah. Mint green. It prints at a temperature of 190 to 220 with a bed temp of 50 to 65. So basically PLA temperatures. Prints at PLA temperatures. Except it's a lot thicker than it's no thicker than 285 PLA. But if any of you guys are interested in in seeing this printer print, I can definitely pull it out one of these streams and just whip something off on it. So it's just sitting on the floor down behind me. It's been down there I probably have to dust it off. Oh, and Mr. Bean. I love Mr. Bean. Who doesn't like Mr. Bean? Come on. He is awesome. Mm-hmm. 76% of the way done. I love this little clipper screen. It's great. It's I'm sure you've all seen it, but hey, what the heck? But look at that. Clipper screen is gorgeous. So I can go here under fine tuning. So we can control the Z offset here, the speed, the extrusion factor. There's the home screen. We have our settings. We can pause. Yeah, I love that little screen. That's great. We even have our image. Gives basically all the information we could need right there. I really, really like that. Jack Black is snot. What? Oh, little camera, where are you going? Okay, I want this to finish. I am getting tired. 2 hours. That's okay. That's all good. We're almost done. We are at 80%. About another 12 minutes, I think. Unless I speed it up a bit more. Let's see if I boom and let's go 10 more percent. Although on something this small, it's not going to make that huge of a difference. Squash or pumpkin? You said it was gorgeous. Now, I'm not a fan of squash. I like pumpkin pie. I can't eat a lot of pumpkin pie, unfortunately. Too much sugar in it. But yeah, if I had to pick between the two, yeah. Now we've got a little bit of over extrusion going on. You can see in the top of that Voron logo. So we got to calibrate the flow, pressure advance. You got a recipe for your wife's diabetic. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've actually, I was diagnosed, oh gosh, what, a year and a half or so ago, and I didn't take it serious at first, but this last year I've taken it very serious because it is a very serious thing. Thank God for pickles. I love pickles. Oh, matter of fact, I really should get. Really should get some pickles because pretty much eat all of those you want. There's no sugar in pickles. You can send me the recipes, Exalter, for sure. You know how to get a hold of me. I welcome anything like that. There's so many things I miss eating. Oh, because I have such a sweet tooth, right? But I've already gone down one notch on my belt. So eating healthy and keeping the carbs down is definitely a way to lose a bit of weight. Oh, on her birthday, it's a very yummy keto pumpkin pie. Oh, really? Oh. And an apple crisp? Oh, man. Okay, I want them both. I want them both. Apple crisp? An apple crisp is good for diabetics? Oh, yes, please. Oh. I am literally drooling over here. Ground turkey instead of ground beef, yeah. I've tried turkey bacon. Although bacon's not bad. Bacon's okay. There's no carbs in bacon. It's all fat. But I just couldn't get into turkey bacon. I tried it a few times. I just think you don't mess with bacon. Oh, good for you, Jeff. Yeah, turkey bacon, I mean, it's not bad. It's not like it's like, ugh, awful. It's just, it's not bacon. It's, they shouldn't even call it bacon because really it's not bacon. I mean, bacon is bacon. Even Canadian bacon, which is actually back bacon, which shouldn't even be called back bacon. It's pea meal bacon. Like, no, bacon strips off the side of a pig, wherever it comes from. Bacon is bacon. Don't mess with a good thing. American bacon. What, that is American bacon, is it not? I think that's the bacon I'm talking about. Is just your standard in a pack bacon. Oh, no fat and it's all processed. Oh, seriously? Oh, the turkey bacon is all processed, probably. Yeah, probably not an ounce of real turkey in it. Yeah, yuck. Anyways. Definitely a stay away from sugared sodas. I like Coke Zero, Pepsi Zero. I cannot, where you put your open maple syrup after opening in the fridge. I don't eat a lot of maple syrup anymore. Again, high sugar content, and it's natural sugar, but still sugar, but in the fridge. You're British. American bacon and cheese are just wrong. Yeah. Maple syrup in the fridge after opening. You'll share your secrets to her diet. She stays at 130 max and she still gets regular soda twice a month. Regular soda, wow. Yeah, I can't. If I drink 2 ounces of regular soda, I get the most massive sugar rush. I just can't do it anymore. I haven't drank a regular soda in a long time. American cheese is plastic. I get, we've started buying just literally last weekend at Costco. We started buying, instead of your plastic cheese slices like for grilled cheese, we've started buying the the actual cheddar cheese slices. So it's real cheddar cheese sliced into slices, not individually packaged or anything. And it's so much better. Cherry Coke for the win. Yeah, but where's the zero? Cherry Coke Zero. Yeah. Propel is a great alternative too. Or I have never heard of either one of those things. Oh, we're approaching the home stretch. 93% done. Yay! And it's not bad for a first print. It's not bad at all. The camera really enhances the flawed surface, although you can see some ghosting happening for sure. Some over extrusion happening. At least on the X. The Y it doesn't look as bad. Mind you, I haven't seen it close up. We'll take a close up look at all this stuff when it's done. But yeah, we're looking pretty good so far. But yeah, I want those recipes. Vegan cheese. Vegan cheese. Vegan cheese. Is that not an oxymoron? Vegan cheese. What's it made from? Used to be wax. Oh gosh, who remember? Okay, I'm aging myself, but you said wax. It reminded me when I was growing up, they had these things. They were literally, I don't know, maybe 8, 9 inches long. They were wax sticks filled with a liquid. You would bite off the end of the wax, you could drink the liquid, and then you would chew the wax. You'd spit it out, but you would chew the wax and you get this liquid in it. I don't even remember what they were called, but oh my goodness. Things we had as a kid. And they weren't individually wrapped. They didn't have to worry about individually wrapping stuff back then. They didn't really care. Okay, mostly coffee. See, I don't drink coffee, Sansa. I don't drink coffee, so I kind of get my caffeine through my Coke or Pepsi Zero. Mostly coffee, water, and bubbly water. Yeah. Yeah, but bubbly water it's a soda water, but it's just carbonated water. There's nothing in it bad for you. Oh, and the candy dipsticks. Yeah, the black licorice dipsticks with the powder you used to get in the yellow thing. Yeah. Those things we would eat. And then pixie sticks, I think they were called. They were just a paper thing filled with pure sugar, flavored sugar. You'd open them. Yeah. Yep. Hello from Ocala, Florida. Hello, JR Tiga. Hello and welcome. Thank you for being here. Hit the subscribe button, please. Please subscribe. We do fun videos on this channel just to ask anybody in chat. But thank you for being here. Oh, gum cigarettes. Remember Popeye candy cigarettes and all kinds of stuff. 2-for-1 Mojos. Who remembers Mojos? Used to get 2 for a penny. Now they're like 5 cents each. Really, anything carbonated is just as bad for your teeth as sugar. Oh, wow. Well, I think I got all my own teeth. Knock on wood. So, knock on wooden teeth. Okay, we are on our top layers. 99%. We're almost done. And we get to look at our first print off of the Trident Lance peanut bars. Snuff gum. Snuff gum? Oh my goodness. Who remembers ton of gum? I think they had different things in the US and Canada, and then definitely Britain had so many different things. Oh, thanks, J. Artiga. I think I recognize your name. Ocala from Hernando. Ocala from Hernando. We are almost done. Oh, the gum that came with baseball cards? Yes. And it was just, put this nice smelling white powdery surface on your baseball cards. I probably am, Sansa, yes. Especially the hot ends. Bazooka bubblegum. Remember bubblegum? It had a comic in it. Oh, man. Cracker Jacks, yes. And they were good prizes. Okay. Yay, we are done. First print completed. Let's do a mega pull off the bed and a mega cool down. That's a thick bed. Was I supposed to pull off I bet I was supposed to pull off a layer on the bottom of this. I was too. I was too. Look at that. Anyways, we'll pull that off after. The side I'm printing on, I didn't need to. Just the smooth PEI had a protective sheet on it. So fortunately, it doesn't damage it to heat it up. There's our cube. And for a first print, yeah, we have ghosting, we have over extrusion. But, you know, for a first print, it's not bad. Here, let's have a peek. To see how this looks. So there is, where's the Y side? So yeah, you can definitely see the ghosting happening. We got some over extrusion happening for sure. The corners are definitely too bulky and too bulgy. But you know, that's, you know, for a first untuned print, that's about as good as a Creality print. Look at that. There's Y. And then we have our bottom layer. Perfect bottom layer. Nice bridging in there. Nice texture from the bed. Yes, you did 3D experiments. And then here we go. There's our top layer. Yeah, I think we're over extruding a little bit here. Yeah, so we have some issues with layer adhesion here and blah, blah, blah. But again, this is untuned. This is just strictly get the filament to push and print. Yeah, so you can see inside there where you got some over extrusion happening. So, yeah, it's not a bad filament. It's pretty... I thought I saw sparkle in it before. It might have been just the way the light was hitting it, but yeah, it's pretty good. Nice gray filament. Let's see if I can catch it at an angle there. But there we go. Yeah, definitely the corners need some work. So there we go, guys. So that's our first print off of this thing. It's awesome. We will spend some time now doing some tuning and some calibrating and you name it. Overexposed. How does it measure? Oh, good question. with the fat corners, it might not be dead accurate. What are we supposed to measure? 20, 30 millimeters? No, 20. No, not 20, 30. So we are measuring at, so we're measuring at 30.1 here, which is not bad. And I think a lot of it has to do with those fat corners. So here we are measuring 30.25. And here we are measuring 30.05. So it's not bad. That's actually very, very accurate. Now those will, once I fix these corners, I'd say that we have a very well measuring cube. Yeah, so it's the X and Y that are measuring a little bigger, 30.2, 30.26, and then the Z is 30.1. So yeah, it's the corners that are killing it. So not bad at all. Not bad. So yeah, good bridging inside there. As I say, we need some resonance tuning, input shaping basically, and we need some which is going to help the ghosting, or the I call it ghosting, and then some over extrusion. We do our flow calibration, and et cetera, et cetera. We'll do all the tuning that the guide recommends. But first print done and over with, and we're good. We're going to let that cool down. We'll shut her down, and perfect. Thank you, everybody who's here and everybody who stuck around to the end, and welcome those that showed up last second. I appreciate it. So you guys have a wonderful night. We're done for tonight. Keep an eye out this week. I may impromptu just pop on again. We'll see, but definitely be on for next Sunday, doing some more printing on this thing and some more tuning, et cetera, et cetera. So you guys all have a wonderful night. And thank you so much for putting up with me tonight. And we'll catch you guys all later. Sleep well. Have a good day if it's your morning, and we'll catch you guys later. Thanks again. Talk to you again. Bye-bye.